Hey guys, good morning. Today is Wednesday, April the 16th, and my name is Tila Herman. And I just want to start off with thanking you guys for watching this, especially if you took the time out of your day yesterday to watch my extremely long and involved video. Thank you so much. I am going to keep it simple today, and I'll explain why. Yesterday and weeks following up to yesterday, I've spent hours and hours trying to post a video online. And it's been a goal of mine for a really long time because I am not comfortable with speaking. I'm not, I stumble over my words a lot. I can't think of the right words to, the right big words, the college educated words to use in situations when my brain is rambling. I It's hard. It's hard for me. I have ADHD, and so I skip around a lot. I have a very hard time staying on topic and on task. I could go on, but I knew and I know that by pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, I'm going to be challenging myself and I'm going to end up growing more because of it. And hopefully, growing more as a person and possibly growing more as my business and, just a lot of things. Sorry about the camera moving around. Um, but, uh, you know, I'm never going to be able to post that video if I'm always going around expecting for it to be perfect. And that's something that I've recently come to realize is that, gosh, nobody's perfect, and it's okay because, again, nobody is perfect. So stop trying. Good God, stop trying to be perfect, please. It's insane. And I did it forever, and I'm more talking to myself. I'm talking to anyone out there who feels that they need to be perfect too, because I was there and I struggled with it so much, and it ate and ate and ate at me when the things that I did weren't perfect. And oh my gosh, I lived in so much more chaos and in so much more misery than I really needed to live in. Because I mean, anyone knows that anyone who's over the age of 5 should know that nobody's perfect, really. And so if you know that, then why do you hold yourself up to those expectations, It's one of those things that we do as human beings, but I definitely was guilty of it. And it hasn't been until I've been able to break free some that I've been happier and just more in love with myself, because it's so much easier to love yourself when you're not constantly berating yourself for being imperfect, you know? Um, Goodness. What I learned about yesterday, okay, I've had a goal. My goal was to post a successful video and have it uploaded into one of my groups and on Facebook. I mean, not on Facebook necessarily, but into one of my groups on Facebook, and then also onto YouTube. That's what it was. So that was my goal for yesterday. Yesterday, I would not consider me posting a 21-second video out of a 21-minute video because it was 21 minutes, 21 and a half, okay, minutes long. And I don't know what happened to it, but it didn't post. 6 months ago, that would have ruined my day. Like, not only would have ruined my day, I'm going to be honest with you, it would have ruined everyone in my family's day because I would have made sure of it. I would have made sure that everyone knew that I was pissed off. I would have made sure that everyone knew that I had wasted so many hours on this, and I wouldn't have been able to let it go. And I would not have been able to go out to my twin sons are in first grade, and they had a play last night called Circus Circus, and I most certainly would not have been able to go and sit down and enjoy myself like I enjoyed myself last night, because I would have been too caught up in the fact that I'm not perfect, and I would have been too caught up in the negative self-talk. Stop. If you're doing this, stop it now. The key to changing yourself is to, first of all, loving yourself and accepting yourself, which is big. It's not easy to do. Trust me, it's not. A lot of times you have to start seeing positive changes in your life before you can start getting a little bit easier on yourself. So whatever, but take that step. Take the step to whatever it may be. Take that step today. My goal yesterday, again, I wouldn't consider it me being successful at completing the goal that I had set out for. However, I don't see anything that I did yesterday as a failure. Truly, nothing that I did yesterday would I consider being a failure or on the level of what a failure should be. I worked my rear end off yesterday, doing the video over and over and over and over and over again because it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect. And then that's when I finally realized, just stop. It's okay to not be perfect. And you know what? People may even love you more because you're not perfect or because you're not trying to be perfect. You know, everyone knows you're not. So stop trying to make people think you are. It's a bunch of BS. It's BS. It's BS. It's BS. So let go of that. Find your goal. Realize that if there's stumbling blocks along the way, like yesterday, I didn't reach my goal yesterday, but I posted it unbeknownst to me that it was only 21 seconds, and as soon as I did that, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I was nervous for the full 21 minutes. I wasn't nervous for a 21-second video. I mean, gosh, as soon as I found that out, I laughed so hard, like so hard, because I just found it hysterical that I, first of all, had wasted, you know, I say wasted, but I didn't waste, but I spent the entire day doing this one video, you know, that I uploaded online. And then as soon as I uploaded online, rather than checking to make sure that all of it had been uploaded, I just deleted it immediately because it was a 21-minute video on my phone, you know, like, get it off. I need more space for other things. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that subject, but that one little liner there. But what I am going to say is that to me, it's not a failure. Even though it didn't happen the way that it happened, it's not a failure. And the only reason, here you go, the only reason or the only way that it would have become a failure is if first of all, if I had allowed yesterday to control me, if I had allowed the fact that I had messed up to just control my day, that would have, you know, been a failure in my eyes. And also, had I just said, you know what, it is not meant to be, then I tried and I tried and I tried and it didn't work, so I'm done. You know, I did my dues, and you know, whatever, God, you know, you saw I did my dues, so that should be good enough. No, not anymore. It used to be good enough for me, and I never reached my goals before either. So just take it for what it's worth. Yesterday to me was not failure. So what was it? It was a huge, huge learning experience. And it was me growing, even though I didn't reach my goal. I can tell you I grew a lot yesterday. A lot. I pretty much have it scripted out in my mind what I'm going to talk to you guys about with goals and goal setting whenever I do decide that I'm not traumatized and I can actually go back to that subject and talk to you guys about it. But another thing, and this is my last point really, that I wanted to talk to you about was I thought about it. Well, should I go in and delete it? Should I delete my video, right? Like, my video is 21 seconds long. Like, what a joke. And for anyone who gets out there and would see my video would think, what a joke. I stopped myself there and I said, hold on. Number one, who are you doing this for? You know, am I doing my videos to please other people and to make other people happy? No, not at all. Am I doing my videos to help other people, to help them see their true potential? Yes, I am, but not fully. That's not the whole reason that I'm doing this. Am I doing this for me? And yes, I am. I'm not doing... First and foremost, I'm doing the video for myself, to improve myself because of my weaknesses and because I want to grow. And I'm choosing my platform to be health and fitness, to talk about, number one, because it's what I'm passionate about now. Like, I've found my passion, my drive in life. But also, number two, because I'm hoping that it does help someone, even if just one person. But I had to stop myself, and I had to to say to myself, it doesn't matter who thinks your videos are stupid. It doesn't matter if anybody thinks your videos are worthless. That makes not a bit of difference at all, because at the end of the day, I'm still learning and I'm still growing, and that to me is the most important thing. And if my story is able to help one person, just one person, make it even one more day on their or closer to their journey of being healthier, then it's not in vain. Then nothing that I did yesterday was in vain. Then the fact that I've wasted, I say, and it's not a waste, that's just a habit that I have. But the fact that I have spent, or that I spent, you know, I would say a good, truthfully, 20 to 40 hours, somewhere in there, on trying to get that video posted. That doesn't mean that it was all for nothing. That's so many hours of experience that I learned, and getting to the point of acceptance again, because I still believe that I accept myself, but there's little things every now and then, you know, like, don't post it online, they're going to judge. Well, hold on, if you accepted yourself fully, then you wouldn't care what other people thought about you. And that's the thing. Do other people, and I want to ask you that, when you're talking about your goals, and people are so afraid to put their goals out there, or so afraid, not necessarily goals, because I don't want to ruin my video, but to put their story out there, and they're so afraid of judgment, or they're so afraid, stop. You know, by you putting your story out there, you're not doing it for anybody other than hopefully yourself. It's to better yourself and to possibly help someone else down the line in the future. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing negative. There is nothing at all that can be said negative about that aspiration. So don't give up on that. And who cares what other people think of what you're doing? Truly. The only person that should really matter to you is God, and maybe your spouse. You know, make sure you're not doing anything that would really upset them, you know, and saying anything that would upset them. But who cares? If you're working on yourself and you're bettering yourself, and other people think that it's foolish, then that's kind of foolish of them, because too bad they're not on the same train. You know, too bad they're not working on themselves to get themselves better. And I've decided I'm leaving my video up. I'm leaving my 21-second video up. And why? Because it's proof. It's proof that I don't see that as a failure. That's not failure to me. That's me growing. And then in hopefully 1 year, if I'm still doing these video posts, which hopefully I am, that's going to be just such the most hilarious thing to go back and laugh on. And look, kids, you know, this is what mommy did when she did her first video, and we can all laugh about it. And, you know, make a joke of it. You're not perfect. Don't strive to be. Don't strive to be perfect. Don't drive yourself crazy trying to be perfect, because you're not, and you never will be. And that's okay. And guess what? People are going to love you regardless. People will love you regardless of if you're perfect, because guess what? People have known you aren't perfect. Nobody's that dumb. You're not pulling the wool over anyone's eyes. Really. I mean, we know, we're adults here. We know no one's perfect. So back up off yourself. Love yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Change the way that you view failure in your life. You know, what's the worst thing that happened to me yesterday? Nothing. I didn't hit my goal yesterday. No, I didn't. You know, and that's a little disappointing. It is. But it didn't knock me down. It truly didn't set me back any. All it did was give me more drive and more determination that, you know, I'm going to do something the next day. And by golly, and I don't care if it's the same topic. I don't care if it's a different topic, but I'm going to get it done, and I'm going to post it, and I'm going to show people, don't give up, and stop viewing these tiny little slip-ups, you know, as failures. So what? You stopped your goal to getting healthier for an entire month. So what? 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Who cares? Give yourself, forgive yourself. I'm giving you permission now. Forgive yourself for any of the mistakes that you've made in the past. Forgive yourself. And I hope you didn't see me just spit. I was on a roll. I was on a roll. Don't give up. Just don't give up on your goals. If you need to stop and reevaluate how to get to your goals, do that. There's no shame in that. whatsoever. If you have to just stop and start again, you know, and refresh your mind and start again, do it. But whatever you do, start and don't give up. That's the only way that you're going to fail, is by giving up and saying that it was too hard and that you're too weak of a person. Because I know damn well better, you're not. You are not too weak of a person. You are very strong, and you are so much stronger than you can even imagine right now. So, man, I was going to say, put your big girl panties on and your big boy panties on, your big boy underwear on. You know, lace up your shoes the same way that everybody else laces up their shoes, and go. You know, just get after it. You have that goal. You know how you want to get there, so do it. Make no excuses. Use your stumbling blocks as learning tools, and be proud of them. Be proud of them and share them with people. Share them, because people need to know it's okay. Like, there's this crazy thing that we have right now where everybody thinks that you have to be perfect. You have to be perfect. I can only post the perfect things on Facebook. I can only do this. I can only do that. No, you don't have to be perfect. So stop trying to be. And it's okay to let other people know that you're not perfect either. And I guarantee you, you're going to gain more respect from people. I guarantee you that you will gain more respect from people, and people are going to trust you more if you put yourself out there and you're honest and you say, I've stumbled, I've messed up, you know, I had a bad day, and I knew that going out and having that, you know, half of a pizza for dinner was not good for me, but I did it anyway, and I hate that I did it, but you know what? I learned that I'm not perfect, and every now and then I'm going to make mistakes. I know where I went wrong. I know where my thinking went wrong in leading me to that pizza joint, or, you know, whatever. And I'm not going to do it again. Today's going to be a better day. And it's all you do. All you ever do is make yourself better than you were the day before. So that's it. That's my big, wonderful video that I hope that everybody enjoys. I hope you guys got something out of it. And please let me know if there's another topic that you guys would like for me to talk about, or whatever. Just let me know, so that I know whether these are, you know, if anybody's really getting anything out of it other than me. So anyway, thank you so much again for your time, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. I'm on Facebook at Tila Juicing Herman on Facebook, so please add me. My website is my 40-day juice fast at blogspot.com. No! Again, more imperfection. Yeah, that was planned. It's my40dayjuicefast.blogspot.com. Ta-da! And then if you need to email me, it's just 1 second, baby. thejuiceathomemom@gmail.com. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.